Hey guys, Gossip and Reactions Marie Stick. Keke Palmer has temporary sole custody of infant son Leo. What happened next? Legal expert explains. An LA court granted Palmer a restraining order against Darius Jackson and her request for temporary sole custody of their son until a December 5th hearing. Following a judge decision to grant Keke Palmer a temporary restraining order against Darius Jackson, along with temporary sole custody of their 8-month-old son, Leo Jackson is currently barred from coming within 100 yards of them both. The temporary restraining order also states that Jackson is not allowed to have visitation with his son, with hearing set for December 5th to determine further action on the temporary arrangement. What happens next? People spoke with California-based family law attorney David Glass, who is not connected to the case. In a declaration submitted with Palmer's request for a TRO, the Nope Star alleged multiple instances of physical violence, and the filing include screenshots of what appeared to be security footage of a male striking a female over a sofa. Palmer also alleged that Jackson abused her multiple times over a 2-year period. Like, this is a little confusing to me. And with all the love and respect that I have for this young lady, when you see these two in the social media or out there doing their things, they seems to be happy, like perfect relationship, and out of nowhere we have domestic violence. Out of nowhere, for 2 years you've been going through something like that. And I don't know, I don't know why I'm feeling a little uncomfortable with the whole thing. I'm feeling so confused, and they heard the mother of Keke Palmer is threatened to put a B and Darius is behind, threatened to erase him. We have to be very careful what we put out there on social media. And I promise you guys, they are young and dumb and stupid and somehow unexperienced. If they try to work things out, they try to get back together because they have a young son, you're gonna see them going out there on social media again, Instagram, like they did earlier. They are back together. Everybody's happy. There was no domestic violence. There was no throwing on sofa. It seems like a certain story is being told to feel bad for a certain people. And I am not denying that the young man might have put his hands on Keke Palmer, but to allow that to happen for 2 years and be able to have a baby in that relationship, I'm a little confused. Domestic violence restraining orders, which typically last 3 to 3.5 weeks, are almost always granted, almost regardless of what the allegations are, as long as there is some sort of allegation of abuse, says Glass, and the court will typically grant sole legal and physical custody of the parent making the allegations. Another thing I have a problem with, when you take the right away for me to see my child, you are hurting me. I can understand that there could be visitation with supervision, but to cut that off, for him not to be able to touch his son, to see his son, I don't know. That's the court's, right, the judge's right to decide. But come on. I think Keke Palmer taking it too far. They could find a way to make it work out. If you no longer want to be with this person, find a way to make it work out, but don't stop him from seeing his child. I don't know. And where did she meet this guy? Like, what is his background? Because what I have heard, he has a brother that has the same kind of behavior. Now, we have the mothers are going back and forth. My daughter, my son, I don't want to get involved, but you're doing this, you're doing that. You threaten my son. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's like it's too much. Can we all get along for the sake of the child, an 8-month-old son? And I hope the child was not around when allegedly all these things was going on. Enough. Come on, man. While Jackson's lawyer could try to fight the visitation prohibition before the early December court date, it would most likely fail in Los Angeles County, adds Glass. I've never seen it work. He says you've got to wait your 3.5 weeks until you get to court and get to tell your side of the story. Moreover, the Los Angeles County court system really frowns upon such emergency actions, he says, especially if the court has already made a decision. Even though it was one-sided, it was only based on Keke's allegations. The judge are strongly encouraged not to go back and start changing things until that first hearing. Again, as a woman, I feel for Keke Palmer, and I also feel for the dad, because it seems like he loves his son and he's young, dumb, and stupid. Will do anything for the clout, and I feel like that's what's going on. Too many people are being involved, and I don't like what's going on. It's too much out there, too much things, too many accusations of domestic violence or kind of things going on. Again, it's sad to see when you get involved. I mean, someone like Keke Palmer, you would think she will make the right choice to find somebody that would love and respect her. But you chose this young man. Now you make him seem like he's the worst thing that can happen to you. You guys have a beautiful son together. I don't know why y'all can make it work. Again, this is my opinion. Subscribe and let me know how you feel. Bye.